Hey, community of faith, Pastor Dave here, hailing from Big Fork, Montana, which is really close to Glacier National Park. And here's a love challenge for you this week. This was something that inspired me that I saw on Crosswalk. That is an internet site. It's for Christian devotionals. And this was an article written by a lady by the name of Catherine Sagal. And she had 10 different ways to bless others during this crisis. And the first one is ask. But before going there, I want to share a story that she shared in her article. It was about a man by the name of Steve. And he was on a flight right at the beginning of the COVID days, and everybody was trying to get home, and everybody was in a hurry. And he noticed that there was a military mom with 5 young children, and they needed to get to a connecting flight, but there was no way with where they were located on the plane and where they needed to get to next. But Steve noticed, and what Steve did is he helped in the time of need. And Steve, being this big guy, and he shared with his big voice, boomed it out there, said, part the aisle. We need to get this lady out of the plane and to her connecting flight. She's a military mom. She has 5 kids, and let's help her out. And everybody moved. It was a beautiful sight, except there was one person toward the front that was not budging. Finally, Steve then directed his booming voice to him and said, here's a great way for you to do something good. And this man finally moved, and everybody applauded, and the military mother and kids were able to get off the flight and get to the connecting flight. It was a beautiful story. So with that, ask. That's the challenge today. Ask the Lord how he can use you to do something great and meaningful and be a blessing to others. It might be not like that flight story, but it still can be a very meaningful and powerful expression of love. And so that's your love challenge. So think of someone homebound, someone that can't get out, and they've already been lonely, but on top of it now with COVID, it makes it even more of a lonely situation. And there's people also that are hospitalized and cannot see family, and it's a very difficult situation. So what I'm asking you, ask the Lord for you to reach out to someone that needs some help, and that the Lord would move you to reach out to that particular person this week. And the Lord even asked that. It says this in Luke chapter 11, and he says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open. So ask the Lord that doors would be open for you to minister in a meaningful way to someone else. So God bless you on the Love Challenge as I report from Flathead Lake in Big Fork, Montana.